my little bricklings, JSBricks here, and welcome into my set review of set number 76095, the LEGO Aquaman Black Manta Strikes. This set came out in 2018, has 235 pieces, 3 minifigures, and retails for about $30, £30, and 35 USD, and I think I mentioned the set piece count twice, maybe, I'm not sure, but I'm too lazy to do a retake. Now, this set, it's pretty big. Ooh, size, look, hand. Yeah, it's a pretty cool set. You know, you get an alright build, that thing, a cool figure, controversy. And, you know, I think today we're going to start with the build. And here is the set on my figure display, which I'm pretty sure, there he is, that's what my figure display is. And I'm pretty sure this might tip over at some point in the video, and if it does, oh well. Now, to begin, I feel very scared doing this. You get a nice overview of the set, pretty wide. A really good scale comparison would be our good old friend Jimbo. Lighting. There we go. Here's Jim next to it. In fact, here he is standing right next to it. So you can see it's about not too much taller than a minifigure. Pretty long though. It is about 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 and something Jims long. And the beginning at the front, it's not very pretty. It's got a really ugly front. This stud shooter right at the front, it's way too big, and it takes up way too much space. You also will know, where's the holy pointy device? Where is my pointy device? That is like a staple of the channel, and it always changes. Oh, got it. Oh, for a second there I thought we'd have to do a DC and reboot everything. Right, pointy thing. Was it this way? It was... Hold up. Aha! Done it. Right. So you can see here, there's this massive gap. And I don't like that. See, taking out that gap, it's thinner, looks more stupid. But I feel like that gap just looks so stupid. Now, luckily, from most angles, and if you see my Instagram, you know what I'm on about, it doesn't look so bad. But like this, this ain't so good. It's a pretty bad angle. The side's not so bad, head on either. Except again, that stud shooter right at the front just flipping ruins it. The bird's eye view, by the way, though, that is a beautiful design for a set. If I ever did see one, and I've seen a few. It's a pretty competent build. There's lots of layers in it, to be fair. Like, you do a lot of layering of bricks. Bringing it around the back, one of the few stickers in the set is right here. It's a pretty nice sticker. There's that, what I said about that coming off. And you see, it's like a pretty thin build. I do like the tail back here. Now, you will know, 8 stud shooter. We're going to show you how the spring-loaded shooters work. Which you can see, they stick out from the side, but I don't think it's too bad on this build. Because it kind of blends in with the natural colour scheme. Black and red. And to fire those stud shooters, we're just going to reach behind. Can you see? There we go. For a stud shooter, you just reach behind, press these down, and boom. That's that. The 6 stud shooter at the front, similar sort of concept. You just got to spin this. I'll take it up to the front. Ta-da! That's done. It's pretty simple. Oh! I forgot, didn't I? I said I'd leave a bit of this Hulkbuster in each of my videos from now on. Well, there you go. There's the balance restored. In fact, we're just gonna store some balance. Yeah, that should do. So, with that gone, it looks a bit cleaner. I don't think taking that off, it does look more flat. You can maybe do some customization to that. But I do prefer it flatter, in my opinion. My humble opinion. There's too much stickers here which weren't really necessary and were a pain in the ass. But you know what? Yeah, Lego can do Lego. Open this up. You get a pretty red interior, which I gotta say is better than Batman's interiors, which are always tan. Move that off, you get a better look. There is actually some nice red secret orange there. You see like that? And if we can get one of our lights in, you can see there's this one sticker which shows the trident. It's pretty interesting. They use the movie design. And here they've got the just some stuff, I guess, in here. I can't really describe what's on that panel, like some charts, sonar. Yeah, we're gonna say charts and sonar. And it's pretty cool how that works. I don't know why, but I find it absolutely hilarious that Black Manta's driving a top-of-the-range submarine with a goddamn steering wheel. Now, Manta comes with his sword. Pop in there. That's Manta himself. Ah, where's Manta gone? You take the figure, and you can just sit him in, like that. You don't have to take the glass off, but I want to show you guys the interior. It's a pretty deep, actually, and it closes up nicely, just like that. And he's gone. And right from the front, you can sort of see him. See, the problem is his head doesn't line up with the glass. Oh, well, I guess I'll do that. Oh, it does. His head sort of lines up with the glass, which is okay. It could have been done better. We'll take out the sand for this part and possibly turn down the brighting. Hi. Brighting? I meant lighting. These look nice for engines, and to show you just how durable it is, it's time for a smash cut. I'm joking, I hit the wrong button on my phone. I was about to say, it's time for the most terrifying test the LEGO set can go through. Hitting it against the ground till something inevitably breaks. And, yeah. I'm obviously not trying to break the set, so don't expect me to break it. But, yeah, that's relatively held together pretty well. Just like the corner came off. I think a few things might have stood up there. But that's fine. Also, forgot to mention, new pizza piece here in black just helps do that. And you can actually see where it's laid here. Again, it's a pretty nice build overall. I love it. Oh, I forgot to mention, you can sort of move these. Guess that's some articulation. And the underside's red and grey, which is disgusting. So I guess we'll move on to the side build. Keeping an element of consistency, here's the shark. And yeah, taking the shark off, you can see the side build is just this 4x4, which is meant to symbolize dark water, some gold ingot pieces looking things, and seaweed, and some sand. And you take the shark and you plop it in here. And whilst you got the shark, it's the same mold they've been using for a couple of years now. Open and closing mouthy, eyes, and all that jazz. It's a pity it's not the big fig shark where you can stick a figure down its mouth. So, yeah. But it's not a bad side build. Definitely not. And, it's unfortunate that's over, because now we've got to get to the minifigures, which means the video is close to ending, and that means that I'm close to losing my only friends. Oh well, figure time. I figured I'd begin with the main character of the movie, Aquaman. Aquaman, played by Jason Momoa, who conveniently is the figure I don't know how to talk about. Like, I have a lot of very mixed opinions about this figure for very mixed reasons. Hello, lights. And we'll just get to that now. Again, trident piece is pretty cool. Same build they use in the Justice League set with the reverse lightsaber piece here. Which I can plug into this, I believe I can. Yep. Extending this. It's an okay trident. You're never going to see it again for the rest of the video, though, so why are we focusing on it? Now, this is obviously Jason Momoa's newer hairpiece, which looks beautiful. And here is Khal Drogo himself. Again, it's a pretty cool head print. Not going to lie, I do love the beard. And it is a slightly darker skin tone. I think you can see that a bit better now. And they've got his wrinkles on there. And it does look a lot like Jason Momoa. In credit. And here he is angry after being blinded. And that's what that looks like with the hair on. And yeah, it's a pretty great figure. But I'm not sure how I feel about the rest of it. Like, okay, the torso is great. I do like the scaling on here. But, I don't know, something about it feels off. It feels like the scaling was printed over, like the abs were printed over the scaling. And so it feels too opaque. Now, in real life, it's much more of a glisten. In real life, it's less obvious. And it's more of a glisten occasionally. And that's way too bright. That's actually a good way of getting you to show it. But in real life, as you can see, it's more of like a glisten. Even that's way more bright than it is in real life. But I don't know. Something about it feels off, like a faulty Photoshop. Same on the back. Something about this figure I just don't like. But I guess the belt's okay. And it's not terrible printing, mind you. I'm not saying that at all. I think it's amazing. I actually really love the printing. But I'm not sure if I think it's a great Aquaman. Oh. Which one of my lights did I turn off? Hold up. And... Alright. I'm not sure if it makes a great Aquaman. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But the biggest part of controversy for me is the legs. Okay, now on here the legs look more like a teal. In real life, as you can see, they're like a mucky green. A dark green. They're a bit more of a darker green in real life. Like, Jesus Christ, everything's coming up as a bit more teal. Let me just turn down my lights. Or at least my forward-facing lights. That's right. This is the wrong light. That was the wrong light. I'm changing colours now. Well, it's this one. There. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's much better. It's much more of a darker green than that still. Gotta say that's nearer the truth. Yeah, that's closer to the green that you get. But I'm just not sure about how I feel about the scaling. Like, it's very faded. It's not that black in real life. Looking at the figure in real life, it's more of a faded green. And it's not as pretty. The lighting give it way too much credit. Also, there's misprinting on his groin, which sucks. Not sure how I feel about the boots. They look too wrinkly to me. And yeah, no back printing. So overall, it's a great figure. I'm just not sure how I feel. I guess I like it in some aspects, but those are also reasons why I don't like it. Yay, that makes sense. Let's look at the next figure. Who is, by the way, one of my favourite LEGO figures I think I've ever gotten out of DC. Well, not the favourite, but one off is better than none off. It's none other than Black Manta. And here is a very, very black Manta. And I say that because this is the second Black Manta we've got. And the first one was much more black with blue and silver and red. So, yeah, it's nothing really changed about this new helmet. This isn't a new helmet piece. This is the old one. The first time we got it was in, like, silver. Where, interestingly, here it's got plain red eyes. But on the original Black Manta figure, it had, like, some glisten on it. And, of course, it was silver. Then again, that Black Manta figure did come out 5 years before this movie was made. Or 5-6 years before this movie was made. And, you know what? I'm going to do something I never do. I'm going to Google a scene of him getting his suit from the movie, and we're going to compare it to the movie. Give me a second. Hey, we're back. And does anybody remember how stupid and crap this suit looked in the movie? Like, Jesus Christ, it is bad in the movies. But, nevertheless, that doesn't mean this is less accurate. The eyes aren't as bulged, and the head doesn't look as stupid, that's a good thing. But there we go, that's a good thing. But I think the torso is quite accurate. You've got the belt from the movie, the 3 red lines, which also show up. Even the structure of the chest armor is pretty much 1-to-1 with the movie. Like, I think that's superb that LEGO can pull that off. And it's got this nice grey outlining, which just brings it all together so you can get the detail. And again, the original Black Manta figure had some blue for the abs and then a bit of silver at the top. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I especially like the belt detail. and the way the pipes continue. It's a pretty cool figure. He comes with this darker sword piece, which again, you're never going to see again. You guys know what a sword piece is. I don't need to show you. Now this head piece, we don't know, it pops off here. This is the actual headpiece. And if you lift this off, I'm wondering now, can I reveal that all along, Walter White was the Black Manta? Yes, I can. Oh, and this falls over. Oh, Jesus, I can actually put a hair on that. Now, that's interesting. So you can kind of put a figurehead there. It's a shame they didn't include one, like, for the actor that plays Black Manta, which was a decent cast, but I could think of, like, 20 other actors I'd rather play Black Manta. But, yeah, taking it off. It's a pretty decent torso with pretty nice back printing, which I'm sad you don't get to see more often. Also, if you're wondering what the Black Manta helmet looks like without that neck thing, honestly, I kind of prefer that. But that's just me. That's just who I am. That's the Black Manta figure. And now it's time to move on to the source of controversy. Oh, I've only looked at Black Manta for 2 minutes. That's bad. Yeah, there's no leg printing, whatever. 3 minutes 5 seconds, 3 minutes 6 seconds. That's not bad for reviewing a figure, is it? Nah. Let's move on to the source of controversy. And controversy hits the scene. Hello, controversy. To begin, this suit is teal, not blue. On my phone, it's coming up as blue. That's pretty distracting. It's not blue, it's teal. It's like a tealish green. I'll hold it up. I'll see if I can get the real colour to show up. Maybe if I do that. And then if I do... Not that one, not that one. Here we go. And... Let's show up better. There, you see, it's more of a teal. Less of a blue. Which my lights would have you believe. Now, the figure itself is alright. In fact, this figure is pretty amazing. I'm not going to lie. The printing on the knees, which then comes up to the waist, around the bra and over the shoulders, great. The belt printing here, for like the Aquaman symbol, great. The little hexagon things that go on the chest and down the body in a little silver, great. That amazing back printing, great. It is actually an all-round pretty amazing figure. The hairpiece isn't as accurate and should probably be in a darker red. And this is this headpiece, I swear it's Black Widow's. I've seen it used for like 20 different figures now. So it's a pity they didn't get the Amber Heard's likeness. However, that's the problem. Amber Heard. You see, I really want to love this figure, and I really want it to go into my minifigure Hall of Fame, but Amber Heard, I just don't like Amber Heard. After everything that happened with her, if you know what she did to Depp, you know. If you don't, you don't. If you support Amber Heard, I better see that subscriber number drop. But, you know, you understand where I'm coming from with this. So it's like, I really want to like this figure, but because it's Amber Heard, it's like, I just can't. I just can't. What I can enjoy doing is taking the figure and throwing it to the other side of the room where nobody will ever see it. But now I can't review the figure. Meaning that the set is missing a figure. Which makes this a biased review. Which I'm not allowed to do. So now I have to go collect that figure, clean the dent in my wall, and bring it back. Which I shall do. I couldn't recover the hairpiece, so this will do. That was controversy, everyone. Let's get on with the end pit segment. And here is the set. Looking pretty good. Where did this go? Where did this guy go? Here he is. We'll stick in there. Now, you guys know how the end segments go. We have a rank out of 30. This is based on a movie, so it's now a rank out of 40. And those rankings come from playability, design, minifigures, and accuracy. So a total of 40. Normally, accuracy isn't needed. To begin with, playability. I'm giving it a 3 out of 10. No, you know what? I'll give it a solid 5 out of 10. That, I guess, imaginative plays here. I don't like imaginative's play, but I've got to accept that it exists. So, 4 out of 10. That's what I'll do. I'll bring that to 4 out of 10. In way of minifigures, giving it 7 out of 10. I don't know, something's off with this figure, but the other two are fine, except that's Amber Heard, which is where most of the points get lost. So far, what I say, 4 out of 10, 7 out of 10, that's 11 out of 20. Okay, design is next, and it's a pretty good design. You know what, no, it's getting a 2 for design, purely because, I don't know, I'll give it a 4 for design. There's something about the front with these bits here is too big, and the front just looks stupid like that. It looks like shite with wings. So, we're throwing it a bone, and we're going to give it a 4. As for accuracy, I can't say this vehicle appears because I didn't really pay attention to that in the movie. When it comes to minifigure accuracy, though, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. It did well. And that gives it an overall score off, what did I say I had for design? Did I say I gave it a 3? Maybe. Wait, no. Figures. I went with 7 for figures, didn't I? 18. 28 out of 40 is its final score. Wait. Yep. 28 out of 30. 40 is its final score, give or take. I think I lost count somewhere. Should you get this set for a child to play with? Yes. I think there is some fun for kids to be had here. You could swoosh it around. As mentioned, it's not really going to break anywhere unless you're trying to break it, like the Hulk Buster. You get some decent minifigures. You get the shark. There's potential. I think a kid would enjoy this. Should you get it as an adult collector who enjoyed a movie which was, unpopular opinion, mediocre, not the greatest, not the worst. Yeah, I reckon you should get it. It's the only set based off that movie, unless you want to count the Justice League Atlantis thing, which nobody counts. So, you know, it's like, do you count it? Do you not? I'm not going to count the Justice League one. We're going to say that this is the only set. And in that case, yes, you get the Aquaman set suit from the end. You get Amber Heard if you really want that figure, which nobody does. And you get one of my favorite Black Manta figures. Well, the only Black Manta figure that I own and the only one that I like. Not so sure about the vehicle, but I guess it's nice. And it fits the Atlantis we see in that movie. No idea where the shark's from. Probably would have preferred his Sea Dragon horse from the end. But ayo, what you get is what you got. What you got is what you get. Something like that. Has a general collection of DC stuff. I don't really think this is particularly something you might be interested in for anything other than Black Manta. And yeah, I've been JSBricks. This has been my review of the LEGO Aquaman Black Manta sub. Have a great day, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.